basically just use your pointer fingers. And what I wrote was, Adonis is going to the NFL.
I'm always impressed when I take a second and say to myself that he does all this and he's blind. He lives his life fearlessly.
The end game of my disease is blindness.
So they injected it into your eye?
I had both eyes treated. My vision was accurate enough to get my driver's license in about 5 weeks.
Before these treatments, my body overall was just constantly in a state of pain. Now I can cuddle with my wife or hug my kid and we can wrestle. I can't tell you how life-changing that is.
If you learn how to take care of yourself correctly, I do believe that 50 is the new 20 or 30. I am healthier than I was in my 20s and 30s. I worked out 4 times harder in my 20s, and I'm in better shape in my 50s.
Everything in medicine that we know now is going to change. Surgery, pharmaceuticals, nanotechnology, imaging devices, biochemistry, the entire field of genomics, all of these technologies are converging together in the first time in human history.
Medicine is moving at such a fast pace right now. Sanford has about 300 clinical trials open. It's very important for us to have as many options for our patients available to them. A clinical trial is taking a therapeutic or an intervention that has not been approved to see if it's improving or can be additive to the current way of treating that condition.
There are a few things that are needed to thrive. We need the right food, the right nutrients and the right amounts for us genetically. We need light, air, water. We need rest, sleep, restoration, movement, connection, meaning, love, purpose. All those are the ingredients for creating a healthy human. So functional medicine at its core is essentially identifying those factors that are disturbing your biological networks and removing them.
In the old days, the larger the surgery, the better. What you see behind your CyberKnife radiosurgery, this machine delivers something called robotic radiosurgery. It allows us to destroy the DNA of the cancer cells with high focus.
I've been practicing internal medicine for 41 years. The last 13 years I've been specializing in cannabis medicine. I've seen thousands of patients get better.
I had no relief from pain all these years until I started using grass the proper way. I race walk now. 10 years ago, I couldn't walk up and down stairs.
We noticed a huge change. The aggression was the first thing that was gone. The speech was coming out more. She was able to focus more on her therapies. We had what I would call our first conversation. And I think I remember just crying tears of happiness because that was the first time that we actually had it back and forth. I look back to where we were before we started cannabis and it's such night and day.
People are going to be absolutely amazed at what the cannabis plant can do, both for humans and for the planet.
I've seen numerous patients with Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease. We got IRB approval to do this in a subset of patients who were really on a path to dying.
If my kids don't have to worry about the same things I'm worrying about, I will feel that I made a difference.